I am a legal immigrant, and I want to tell you something. I'm disgusted by what people from other countries like Mexico are doing right now in my new country. I came from Mexico. I came legally. I have worked all my life here to get what I have. I have never asked for a penny to the government. I didn't come here to get something from the government. I came for an opportunity and I got it. And I have the American dream. What about all of those people protesting in California and New York? What are they doing? They are burning the city. If you don't like to be deported and you want to stay here, you have to have your best behavior. Not the worst behavior. You think that we want you here with that behavior of burning cars, burning the entire city? Why? Why do we talk to the authorities in your behalf? There has no meaning on that. And for the people that are defending these violent attackers, people that don't deserve to be here, shame on you. Shame on you, because you're supposed to talk and to tell them the truth. You're not supposed to line up with them. You're supposed to tell them, go to your country. You are waving the flag of another country that you love, go. You don't need to be here. You don't deserve to be here. You don't deserve another opportunity in this country because apparently you don't love this country like I do. So, go away.
I am a legal immigrant and I want every illegal deported. If you want to come to America, do it legally. File your paperwork. Don't just hop the border. And if you're one of those people waving the Mexican flag or any other flag that is not the American flag, then you should go back to where you came from. America is a nation of laws, not lawlessness. Simple as that.
You call a lot of the immigrants that are in the country, ones that cross over the border, illegal immigrants.
They're all criminals, yes.
When most of them, especially, and I want to ask you what you think about the ones who were arrested or were detained while trying to go through the legal processes. The ones who came in, actually, and it is a loophole. I'll admit that Joe Biden allowed for a loophole to get into the system right through loophole, but it still was a legal way to enter the country. And what about the illegal immigrants who were detained while going to their meetings to make sure they stayed within the legal processes?
They're still in violation of 8 U.S.C. 1312.
If they came in using...
What is 8 U.S.C. 1312? You don't know. That's fine. It's fraudulently filling out an asylum claim, of which these people are. The Supreme Court said as they had a distinction, they said that if an illegal alien is here and, for example, commits a DUI, they get due process on that infraction. They don't get due process necessarily on just the fact they came into the southern border illegally. So there's about crimes you commit on the interior of the country different than ones that you commit while you come into the country.
But what about the people who have not committed crimes?
It doesn't matter. Coming into the country, coming into the country is a crime. It doesn't matter.
For longer than 2 years.
The Supreme Court will hopefully.
It's a civil offense.
It's not. Again, it's an 18 U.S.C.
I'm pretty sure it's 13. It's
8 U.S.C. 1312, it makes it a felony to harbor yourself illegally in the United States of America and not notify the government of your presence. You can look it up anytime you want. 8 U.S.C. 1312, any illegal alien that does not tell the government where they are, what they're doing, and why they are here is in violation and is currently committing a felony.
I am a legal immigrant. I was born in Israel, and I came to America as a child, and my parents, they actually had to fill out applications, and I had to go get sworn in to get my citizenship. So why are these people, why are they allowed to cut the line when my family had no line to cut?
How long did that take?
Whatever it took, we stood by the line. Whatever this country told us was legal, we stood by that line.
Were you facing persecution?
I didn't come here illegally. I came here on a visa. I was a child. I came here legally.
Was your country persecuting you?
No, my country
was persecuting me, and I came here and I became an American citizen. I'm a legal alien.
My country wasn't persecuting me.
How long did that take?
For me to become a citizen, I did all the due process, man. Every due process, every paper. Years.
We don't care how long it takes.
Years. And even if it had taken 20 years, you know what?
Let
me tell you something. I've been here 22 years. You know when I became an American? A year ago. Best day of my life after the birth of my kids.
Okay, so can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Were you illegal before that day?
No, I was not illegal. I was following the rules. I was under visas. And the moment they said, this is one day over your visa, out. I was out. I was respecting the country that was welcoming me, that was giving me an opportunity and a chance.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Damn, it actually just left my head.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I'm a legal immigrant, and not only I will never burn United States flag, I also will never raise a flag of my home country. And it does not mean that I hate my homeland. I love it. It doesn't mean that I forgot my roots. I haven't. It means that I chose to be here. I chose to obey the law. I chose to respect people that live here. And I also chose to be a part of this society. I chose to be an American. Now I'm an American citizen, and my loyalty stands with the United States. That's it.
What would happen if an American did this in Mexico?
He'd be beaten and arrested, no question.
Trump is back and it's scary. It's hard to be an immigrant now in the United States. Scary times. If you don't mind me asking, how did you come here? Because I'm also an immigrant and I don't feel like it's unsafe or it's scary to be an immigrant in America right now. Oh, we jumped the border. We are here illegally. Okay, honest talk now. Did you not know the risks of coming to a country illegally? Like, can you really blame Trump or the US for something that you chose to do? But we had no choice. Well, neither did I. I also wanted a better life. Life sucked in Brazil, and I know life can suck too in Mexico. You wanted something better for your family, but you still have to do the right thing. And if you don't do the right thing and then you have to pay the price for it, you shouldn't blame others. You should just take it. And okay, if I am going to be deported for coming here illegally, that's what a country does. No, but this is so cruel. No, that's not cruelty. That's just reality. You broke the law. There are risks that come with it. No, but we just want a free country with no oppression for everybody. We help build this country. We work here. We just want a better life. If you really want fairness, you cannot act like a Trump.
What would happen if I came to Mexico and I refused to leave and I assaulted police officers and I was waving an American flag and I was cursing, chanting, death to Mexico? My friend, what would happen to me?
Well, if you were in a big circle of people, you will get viciously attacked, and then you will get arrested, and then you will take into prison because and this is a lot of the situations with the people that are protesting right now in the United States of America. They do not know how they are affecting our nation in Mexico. In the Constitution of Mexico, in Article 54 bis of the Constitution says that you cannot tamper with our flag. And if you tamper with our flag, you will be taken to prison according to Article 288 of the Constitution of Mexico. So these radical mercenary activists who are using our flag and burning the American flag, they're actually affected.
This is what happens when you get caught in Mexico. How did they even find me in the first place? I was coming back from a concert in a bus stop at a toll booth. Some guy came in asking for ID. I showed him my California ID, but I didn't have my passport. Next thing I knew, I was in a van. I got to the immigration office. They patted me down, took away all my belongings. They looked me up and they saw that I overstayed my 180-day tourist visa. Long story short, they didn't let me leave the immigration office until I bought my ticket to go back to the USA. Which is crazy because I already have my dual citizenship in process, but it's not complete yet. That could be why it didn't show up in the system. The closest flight I could get had multiple stops. Before I went to LA, I stopped at Monterrey. I thought it was going to be a smooth process going back to the United States, but then this happened. I didn't get my little paper stamp that they give you when you enter the country, so I ended up missing my flight. And anyone that overstays their 180 days, you have to pay a fee of 717 pesos, which is $35. But since I'm being kicked out of the country, I didn't have to pay that Anyways, they got me another multiple stop flight. So it took me 2 more flights before I got back to the United States. Yes. And once I saw the Edgar cuts and the LA outfit, I landed back to the motherland.
So Mexico has laws too? Shocker.